Hello and welcome. I'm excited today to be sharing my very first video from the studios of BBug Creations. Today I'd like to share a paper saving tip with you. I'm in the process of preparing quite a few gifts for an upcoming county fair that I'm going to be in. This is what I am making, a little gift bag that's filled with candy out of our small cellophane bags, and attached to the top is a top note folded in half with a flower, a punched flower on top of that. And as many of you probably are aware, the top note fits perfectly on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of cardstock. And it cuts out to look like this. There's quite a bit of waste that's left over here, and sometimes I will use these leftover frames on an additional card by putting a sentiment or a stamped image or something like that in the center there. However, I'm going to be making 20 or more of these, and I was wondering if there was a way that I could have some usable leftover scrap paper left after doing 20 of these, running them through the Big Shot. And this is what I discovered, and I want to share it with you today. I have started with a strip of paper that is 4 inches wide, and then it's the complete 11 inches long. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my paper so that this edge is just on the other side of that tip of the top note. And then I'm going to put my cutting pad and I'm going to push it through, and excuse the camera shake as I do this because it makes the camera shake. And this is what I come out with, a top note piece that is close to the edge here, and then I've got a lot left over here. I'm going to take off the one that I just made, and then I'm going to flip the top note piece left over, and I'll get this in the camera range here so you can see it. Here again is the little tip of the top note cutting and the tip on the paper. I'm going to get those lined up, and then I'm going to just slide that over just a tad so that they're butted up next to each other. Again, the camera's going to shake while I do this. And it comes through. And I'm going to bring it over here so you can see what we have left when we open this up. When I open it up, I'm left with pieces that are close together here, but I'm left with enough on this end that I can take a scissor and just snip that. I will throw this away, discard it, but I'm left with a piece of paper here that I can probably get a small circle punch, an oval punch out of, or I could slice down if I needed a border piece or something like that. So I'm left with a little bit of paper that I can use in another project, and I don't just have to throw the frame away. I hope that you found this tip useful. Let me know what you think of my first video by leaving a comment for me. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.